Good morning. This is Dr. David A. Padgett. Uh, Today is Monday, February 22nd. This is World Regional Geography 1010, Section 98A, Spring Semester 2021. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to jump right into things here. So as you all probably remember, we have the North America hometown geography map that is due today. And so if you notice from the instructions, I believe what we're going to do today at the onset is I'm going to walk us through the last part of the assignment, which is to do a live demonstration of the maps. So that's what we're about to do right now. And I see we have several of you here ready to go. So I have to be in instructor mode or developer mode to get to your work. Okay, let's see. We have, good, Sutton is here. And Weaver is here. So since Sutton is here, let's see, let's pull up Sutton's map. Let's see, where is it? Let's see, okay, here's Sutton's map. And okay, looks like the map is there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my share and I'm going to close that map so we know the map works. And so what we're going to do now is I'm going to allow Sutton to share her screen. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, Miss Sutton.
Yes, I'm going to share it.
Okay, and then pull your map up.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yes, yes, very good. So let's see. So Shania Sutton, you're at Detroit. Okay, I'm going to walk you through this. So don't worry. Just going to walk you through it. So you're at Detroit. So click on your point symbol for Detroit, Michigan. Bring up your dialog box. Yeah, just looks like just click right on your point symbol for Detroit. There you go. Let's see. Let's look in her dialog box. Scroll down. Okay, so okay, Miss Sutton, show me. So you said the Allegheny Mountains is the closest mountain range to you. Could you show me about approximately how far that is? Just show me. Let's see. How far are the Allegheny Mountains away from Detroit? Okay, well, I'll walk you through it. Okay, just close the dialog box. Okay, zoom back out. Yeah, keep going, zoom out. Okay, changed, whoa, yeah, zoom in a little bit. Okay, that's fine, right there. That should be, well, you can almost do it now. But what I want you to do is go to the base map, change it to terrain with labels. Okay, there you go. Okay, now go to the measure tool. It's in the toolbar. It's in the same toolbar as the base map. Just it's on the right hand side. Yeah, go. No, not the not you don't. It's on. Yeah, close that. Go across to your right, to your right, to your right. Keep going to your right, right. Keep going. All right. There's the measure tool. All right, click on that. Okay, change that to now. See, it's in square miles. Change it. See the little ruler. Yeah, click on that ruler. Yeah, click right on. Okay, now it's miles. Now, you might have to try to drag the map south a little bit, just a little bit, because Detroit's just barely out of the picture. Just drag it towards the south, No. I mean, excuse me, drag it towards the north. I'm sorry. Opposite. Keep going. All right, there. Oh, a little bit, just up a little bit. That's just okay. There you go, right there. Okay, now just click on Detroit and then drag. Okay, there you go. Drag. Oh, no. Just click once. Okay, there you go. Drag. Can you see the Allegheny Mountains? Okay, and okay, so it's about 279 miles. Um, so Sutton has demonstrated how to use the measure tool. So in ArcGIS Online. So close the measure toolbox and then zoom out. Okay. So change the base map before you move on. Change the base map back to streets. All right. Okay. So, Ms. Sutton, I'm going to ask you, what would you do to figure out which of your classmate cities is the largest and which one is the smallest in terms of population? Okay. Okay, I'll walk you through it. All right. Go to details.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to unmute my camera. I mean, my microphone.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you think you know how to do it on your own?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I could. I think I do.
Okay, so which city has the largest population? Which one has the smallest? Okay. All right.
I think
You were
you click
close.
on. What'd you
Go to
say?
yeah, which city has the largest population? Which one has the smallest? I want you to show that on the map. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. Yeah, click. Okay, that's step one. Okay. Go to your. Oh, yeah. Go. Just see those little that circle square. Yeah, right there. Click on that.
Yeah. This.
Yeah.
This.
Click right there. Click on that. Change style.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what do you want? Now where? Okay. Okay. There you go. Yep. Almost there. Yep. There you go. Now, boom. Now click that done button. Now go back up to bring the legend up. Just up. It's yeah, to the right.
This
Just
one.
to your immediate right. to the right of where the, right there, that's the legend, show map legend. Okay, boom. Click your map legend, and now we can see, so which city has the, well, zoom all the way out, zoom out a little further. It might be other cities in there. Okay, yeah, we have a city, yeah, zoom all the way out. Yeah, just drag the map up a little bit, center it. So I think, okay, there we go. So clearly it appears as if Detroit has the largest population, which is your city. So that's two things. And click on the point symbol for Detroit. Yeah, right there. And so you said that your scroll down. You said that Lake Erie is the closest major surface water body. Can you show me that?
Yes.
Okay, simple zoom in. Oh. And
Do I keep it in square miles or do I change it?
I mean, you don't have to, yeah, oh yeah, within 100 miles. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so then hit the distance there and then click right on the drag. Yeah, so definitely easily within 100 miles of Detroit. So thank you very much, Ms. Sutton. You can close your, you can stop your share now.
Okay.
Thank you. That's a very good job. Let's see who we have here next up. Very good job. Very good job. We're off to a good start today. Let's see who's here. We have Weaver, Maya Weaver. You're next. So if you please pull your map up. Oh, while she's doing that, yeah, Sutton, don't forget to add your data, your spreadsheets to the Dropbox, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we have Weaver here, and just click done. You just click the done button. It's on the very left-hand bottom of the screen.
Can you see it?
Left hand. It's on the left hand. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There. All right. Now bring the legend up. Yeah, see, it's right there where it says legend. Okay. So we have Weaver. Weaver, you're in Knoxville? Yeah, click right on. You're in Knoxville, correct, Maya?
Yeah, I'm Knoxville.
Okay, you're Knoxville. Okay, so Knoxville's kind of in the mountains there. Do you show me which city has the highest elevation and which city has the lowest elevation using the map symbols? Okay, good. Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah. To the left. To the right. Right there. There you go. Sounds like they're doing the electric slide. All right, so change. Okay, change that. Okay. Yep, there we go. And now click done. And then go to legend, bring the legend in. And so, wow, it's interesting. It's very close between, so click on Knoxville, see what Knoxville's elevation is. So Knoxville's elevation is, just click right there. Just click right on there. She is 886. So clearly that is the highest. The next second highest is zoom out. Okay, go up to that, Yeah, what's that? I think that's Lansing, Michigan. Click there. It's interesting. Click on Lansing. 860. Wow, that's close. That's close. I would not have thought that Lansing, Michigan had an elevation that's that high. Okay, let me check something just for a second. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's right. I'm almost certain it's right because we did this in class. So yeah, that's 860. Lansing, Michigan. Very interesting there. Okay. So but Knoxville just barely is just barely higher in elevation than Lansing, Michigan. That's interesting. I would not assume that. Of course, what's that city to the south, just north of Miami? Just bring that up. Pretty sure that's Fort Lauderdale. I think that is, oh, just, yeah, I think that's, so that has an elevation of 9. So that is uh, obviously does not have the highest elevation. You can close that and then zoom out. Okay, Miss Weaver, click back on Knoxville. Let's see what your, so Knoxville so you got CR, subtropical climate. Do you think there might be a city amongst your classmates that has a tropical climate? Which one do you think that is? And could you show me which one?
If anything, it's probably Fort Lauderdale.
And yes, correct. So we have tropical, permanently rainy for Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Okay, let's see. What's the last question? See, we've already asked about population. I've already asked about, let's see, the mountain range. Oh, let's see. Click back on Knoxville. Okay, scroll down within the dialog box. And so it's the major body of water within 100 miles is the Tennessee River. Could you demonstrate that for us, please? Should be pretty simple. Okay, zoom in. Zoom in again. And so zoom in some more. And again. And zoom in any further. Still, okay. Well, I guess we can see the label there. It's up there. It is. So now you had to zoom way in to get that label to come up. Could you change the base map, please, to the base map. Oh, no. The base map. The base map is up in the toolbar. Yeah, there you go. Let's change the base map to scroll down. Let's see. Keep going. Let's see. What would be a good, where's the scroll up again? Let's see. Try the National Geographic map. Let's see if that map has better detail. National Geographic looks like it has the same amount of detail. Zoom out a little bit. Let's see if the labels, oh, those labels go right away. But that's fine. That's fine. So thank you very much, Miss Weaver. Okay, so let me see who's next here. Thought I saw. Let's see, we've got Weaver, Shania. Okay, so I guess that does it for the map demonstrations for those of you who are here. So for the rest of you, oops, share my screen. Okay, so for the rest of you, please continue working to get this assignment done. There's plenty of time. The spreadsheet is available. Let me go. So the spreadsheet is, hold on. If I go here, well, let me go to student view just so we can just be consistent. Okay, here's student view. Here's the assignment there. And the spreadsheet is here. Let's see. So, wow, we've got a lot more data in the spreadsheet. I am going to go ahead and save this spreadsheet. This is just for me, in case an accident occurs. So I'm just saying, well, it's not just for me, it's for the whole class, just in case there's a mistake and somebody deletes the whole spreadsheet. But I don't think that's going to happen. You all seem to be pretty good at using this shared resource, but better to be safe than sorry, correct? For geography, city map data 2/22/2021. So I'm just going to save that just in case, but it appears as if we have a lot of data now. People are chiming in, so looks like people have, for the most part, done a good job of filling out the spreadsheet. Still have some empty spaces here, so if you have not completed your data, please do so. There are a couple of recordings that should show you how to do that. So that's step one, is to just go ahead, fill out the spreadsheet. If you have already filled out your data, there's only two more steps left, and that is to three steps. First, get an ArcGIS Online public account, log into your account, and then just follow the instructions for adding the data table to the GIS map. And so those of you who complete this assignment later will have a lot more data. Then, of course, the final step is to, if you're not able to attend this live class, you should record your map demonstration. Just do three things. Show perhaps the relative city sizes, maybe the closest body of surface water, maybe something else. Maybe you can zoom in and show us where the landmark you chose is, and just zoom right in on it. Choose a base map that would be most appropriate for displaying your landmark. If you need help doing the recording, please call. I'm not trying to turn you all into videographers in here. No need in struggling with that. But in case you're listening now, all you have to do is go on the Zoom and then just hit record and start talking, and share your screen with the map on it. And then after you are done, hit stop recording. It'll automatically save that file to your hard drive as an MP4. It'll save it into a Zoom folder in case you can't find it. So just look right under your main directory here, documents, and see that folder that says Zoom. Your recording will be automatically deposited right there. And so then you'll just take that recording and let's see, and just rename it. And if you can either create a YouTube account. If you have a Google email account or a Gmail account, then you automatically have a YouTube account. Okay, it's right there. upload the file to YouTube, email, send me the link, or post the link in your at the bottom of this assignment. Well, yeah, paste the link in the space below to your recording. So that way you will have a map demo and successfully complete the assignment, just like Miss Sutton and Miss Weaver just demonstrated. So again, the assignment is due at 11 o'clock this morning, but remember there's a 12-hour grace period before you start losing points. Even if you turn it in after 11 o'clock tonight, it's only 1 point off until it's 24 hours. Then it's only 2 points off, and the assignment is worth 25 points. So get it done, okay? Get it done. So again, if you need any help, let me know. Let me know. So we're going to move on to some other things today. Let's see. Okay, so thank you very much. The next item on the agenda for today is, of course, the article reviews. And so I'm going to walk you through the article review assignments. And so let's go back to the syllabus for a moment, just give you a reminder. Go back to the syllabus, read the syllabus, here's the syllabus. Okay, so if you remember, every week beginning this week, you'll have an article assignment due. So there's one due each week, okay? One article review is due each week. And so you have the instructions. Here's the weekly article review. One is due per week. You have your first one today. And so please do these article reviews. There will be up to 10 of them. And they count as about a fifth of your grade. So make sure you do these. They're not difficult to do, but a lot of students procrastinate, don't do the first one. Oh, well, don't do the second one. The next thing you know, you missed half the article reviews, and that will take a big bite out of your final grade. Okay, so just do them, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how to do them right now. Okay, so you go back to the course webpage, and we will go to article review 1, click here. And so here are the instructions. So here are the instructions for article review assignments. And so I'm going to walk through these very quickly. Okay, so here are the instructions. So the first thing you have to do is find an article. Now I'm going to kind of give you all a little some pointers to make this easier for you. So notice that you must choose article reviews that are related to either your major or your career goals. So I've split these into 2 major sections. If you are planning a career in teaching, if that is you, you will follow the instructions at 4. But if you're planning a career in teaching, you don't necessarily have to find an article about teaching geography. And I'll talk about that in a moment. First, I want to deal with everybody else. So everybody else, you should find an article that is related to geography and your major or career goals. And so I'm going to demonstrate that. Well, let's do this. I have a sample article review. Okay, so we're going to pretend this is me. this is how your article reviews should look each week. So you have article number, your name, the date, your major, and then cite the article here. So if you notice, I don't really have an issue with which citation style you use. You can use Chicago style, MLA style, APA style. If you decide to use MLA style, I have an MLA style guide here for you. It is just shows you how to cite articles from various sources. Most of you all will probably be getting articles from online or using web pages. So here is how to cite a newspaper article that you find online, say from the New York Times or from the Atlanta newspaper or whatever. Or here's an internet site, or here's a news journal article, magazine article, or what have you. So I provide that for you to help you to do that. So remember, my major is geoscience. So I found an article that is related to geoscience and geography, which is pretty easy. But let's look at some other people in here. Look at your majors. That is, if you're not planning a career in teaching. So let's see who is not planning a career in teaching and how you should perhaps walk through this. Let's see, here is, okay, so let's say SAP still here. China SAP is still here, I think. Yeah, China SAP is still here. So let's say, so China SAP is a biology major. You might think, well, what in the world does biology have to do with geography? Well, if we go to Google and you type in biogeography, articles, you'll get a lot of articles on, find one here, island biogeography, taking the long view of nature's blah, blah, blah. So here's an article that focuses upon biogeography. Simple. Biogeography, or she could type in biodiversity or ecology. And so, but remember, it has to be related to geography and biology. So if your article review is like some bench science type biology article, no. So the easiest thing to do is just to type in your major, and you can type in biology and geographic information systems. You type in biology and geographic information systems, well, type in any major in geographic information systems, you'll get some articles. Here's scholarly articles for biology. Here's biology-based mapping of vector-borne parasites, and on and on and on and on. I mean, you'll get tons and tons and tons of, well, articles. Geographic information systems and ecology, but here's one, and PDF, and here's an article. Notice the articles from 2005. The article does not have to be recent. It can be from any time. You can, here's one, just do biology and National Geographic. And I'm sure somewhere in National Geographic, there is a article about biology and geography somewhere in National Geographic. Anyway, so let's see who else is here. We got Weaver. Weaver is a political science major. That's easy. You could do geography and politics. Comes right up. Geography, political ecology, geography, policy, mapping politics, how context counts in electoral geography. So pretty much, well, that one you can't, well, you can get that one through Science Direct. Place in the politics of identity. I mean, so pretty much, it could be a book, article, whatever. So let's see, who else do we have here? Zap. McCullough's a history major. That's another easy one. Geography, history, and that is so just on and on and on. I mean, there's tons and tons of relationships between geography and history, if that's what you want to do. And let's see, we've got, anyway, that's everybody that's here today. We have, again, a few people in the class who are engineering majors. And so got a couple of engineering majors in here. Same thing. Just Google your major. In this case, geography. Well, if you type in GIS and engineering in general, there will be plenty of articles, tons and tons of articles related to GIS and engineering. How many hits did I get? 151 million results. And so there are plenty of ways. Just search around to probably get through some of these. Maybe add articles or news, GIS engineering articles. Engineers use GIS to improve transportation infrastructure. So there are lots of relationships between geography and engineering. We have a couple of psychology majors here. Two psychology majors. And so if you do, say, GIS and geographic profiling. Geographic profiling is the connection between using geographic information systems and profiling human behavior. Here's geographic profiling, all about forensic psychology. And so here's an article, good grief, all these ads, but here's an article somewhere between all those advertisements. You can see that there's an article about, there's a whole book called Geographic Profiling. So we can take human behavior and use the predictive power of GIS to predict consumer behavior. So if you do GIS and behavioral science or behavioral profiling, there's a whole science behind that. Crime patterns, analysis of spatial behavior, human in a GIS environment. So there are all kinds of ways you can find articles related to your major. So in my case, of course, I used my major, which was geoscience. Next is your article summary. Now, this is, again, I'm starting off with people who are not planning on teaching. I'll get to the teachers next. Summarize the article in the first person tense. So notice I'm saying I was interested in learning more about Tropical Storm Sally. Article includes maps displaying the path of the storm, and then blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. So this portion should be 150 to 200 words or more. And then the instructions say next that so we've got the citation. So if you're not an education major, next you should discuss specifically how the article is related to your major. And so it says add a few sentences explaining in detail how the content of the article is related to your career goals or your major. And so in the sample, I said the article is related to my career goals because it focuses upon weather prediction, which is a subfield under geoscience, blah, blah, blah. Then next you are to, next you are instructed to search for an opportunity in Tiger Track. So Tiger Track is a portal, and here it is. This is Tiger Track. This is for students at Tennessee State University specifically. And Tiger Track is specifically for career development. But what you find in Tiger Track are internships, jobs, graduate school opportunities, and so on and so forth. And so I'm in part putting this part of the assignment in so that you will begin to use this resource. You're paying for it. Tiger Track costs a lot of money, a lot of your money. You may as well use it. And speaking of money, you never know. I mean, you might find an opportunity that will open doors for you. In fact, I have sent out a few opportunities in recent weeks for internships. Let me see, am I in student view? Let me get out of student view just for a second, just to, I really need to emphasize this point about opportunities. So I have sent out a few internship opportunities. And so yes, here's one from Columbia University I sent out. Let me go to sent here. Sent several of these out. Columbia University paid summer research opportunity specifically for HBCU students. And this is typical for rising juniors and seniors. That might not be many people in here, but just keep this in mind for the future. But these are kinds of opportunities that are out there. In this case, this is for STEM majors, engineering majors, specifically at HBCUs. You'll go to Columbia University this summer. They pay for your room and board. They reimburse you for travel. Don't have to pay out of pocket to get up there. You'll get a $4,800 stipend, and that usually means no taxes are taken out, but you're gonna have to pay Uncle Sam eventually. And also, you don't have to worry about your health care while you're there. They'll somehow take care of that. So that's the kind of opportunity that you should look for anyway. Even if you're a freshman SAP, or who else is a freshman in here? Or yes, even if you're a freshman or a sophomore, or especially if you're a freshman, you might be thinking, nobody's going to hire me for an internship. I'm only a freshman. Don't count yourself out. A lot of agencies like freshmen, because if I as an employer bring you in after your freshman year for the summer, after your sophomore year for the summer, after your junior year for the summer, by the time you graduate, I don't have to spend time and money training you. You've got 3 summers in. Come on, there's your cubicle, get to work, and you're not sweating it out. Now, right now, you all are freshmen, you're just starting out. When you get ready to graduate, a lot of people aren't going to have any kind of job prospects 2 weeks before graduation. I mean, that was me. I didn't have a job prospect until 2 weeks before graduation. I got offered a job from the U.S. Department of the Interior, but 3 years, almost 4 years out, I had no job prospects. And what's interesting is the way that I got that job opportunity was from a resume I submitted to a job fair when I was a sophomore. 2 years later, somebody got a hold of that resume and offered me a job. So it's never too early to get started. You never know where your resume is going to end up. People pass stuff around. And that's what happened with my resume. Somebody got it, said, well, this young man, he's good, but let me pass on to my associate. And it went 2 years before somebody at the Department of Interior in Nevada. And that's how I got a job offer. So I really want to emphasize that point, that I'm not just making this busy word. Why Dr. Padgett making us do all this? I'm trying to help you help yourself. A lot of us, we cannot control the financial circumstances into which we are born. If you were born and your parents are millionaires, you had nothing to do with that. If you were born and you grew up in the bricks, you had nothing to do with that. That was God's plan. But you can change that right now at TSU with enough internship opportunities. You can take a lot of the financial burden off yourself. There are scholarships. You get on the dean's list for your sophomore year. You can change your circumstances yourself. You don't have to wait for somebody to come get you. All that information is potentially available at Tiger Track. So get your Tiger Track account, start looking now, help yourself out. So when you go on the Tiger Track, you have to find a career opportunity that is related to both the article and your career goals. Shouldn't be difficult. Now, if for some reason you can't find anything that fits at Tiger Track, you can go to someplace, you can go to Indeed.com or some other source, any other source really, if you can't find it in Tiger Track, but look at the Tiger Track first. So if you look at the example, and this is exactly what you should do. In my case, I found a career opportunity on the Indeed.com site. So apparently I couldn't find anything on Tiger Track. So I found something on Indeed.com, list the job opportunity and also add the link. Okay, so that's the next part. After that, now we're at step 5. You must include at least one reference from the Bradshaw textbook chapters we are currently covering. Right now, we're in Unit A. That's chapters 1, 2, and 13. This is very simple. This is not anything that's painstaking. Notice I said textbook. I say textbook reference. In section 1.1 of the Bradshaw textbook, a reference is made to Hurricane Katrina, blah, 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 so on and so forth. You can take a direct quote from the textbook. Make sure you reference either the section and page number, just so that we know that the quote comes from the textbook. And so you can do it just like that. So if you were to find an article about geographic information systems, you can simply go to the textbook, go to the search bar at the textbook, type in geographic information systems, and there's somewhere in there. There's lots of information about GIS in the textbook, as you all know. If your article is about politics, you pretty much get the idea. Last but certainly not least, keywords. Keywords are words or phrases that speak to the main theme of the article. You create these. So in my case, in the sample, I found an article about Tropical Storm Sally, excuse me. So what's one of my keywords? Tropical storm. Where did this tropical storm derive? The Gulf of Mexico. It also struck the Gulf Coast of the United States. So the location is important. Those are good keywords. And then of course, what the article is about, Tropical Storm Sally, that is another keyword. 3 to 5 keywords, which can be a word or phrase that speaks to the core theme of the article. Okay, so that is the process for those of you who are not planning to be teachers. Okay, what if you are planning on being a teacher? It's pretty much the same thing, except that your article does not necessarily have to be about geography education, you can find an article about just about anything. But after you find your article, so let's say if I was planning on being a teacher and I found this exact same article about Hurricane Sally or Tropical Storm Sally. So let's see, I found this exact same article about Tropical Storm Sally. And so I guess it turned into a hurricane. Okay, so here is turned into Hurricane Sally. Clearly this article has been updated. So let's say I was planning on teaching and I found this article about Hurricane Sally. So what will I do? I would add a few sentences explaining to which of the 18 national standards for teaching geography the article is most closely related. So if you're going into a teaching career, get used to standards. There are standards for teaching science. There are standards for teaching every subject. There are local standards. So you might be in a school district that has specific standards for teaching a certain subject. There are state standards. So there are state standards for teaching science in Tennessee. There are state standards for teaching science in Texas. Then there are national standards. So why do we have these standards? Basically, we want to, as much as possible, have students learning the same things the same way in all schools. We don't want to have too much craziness. Now, there is, of course, variation. We don't have a uniform standard for teaching anything, as you all know. But in terms of just what is determined to be basic knowledge, we want to be on the same page with that. So here are the national standards for teaching geography at the K through 12 level. Let's take this link. Let me see if I can click on it. If it'll pop up. Okay, so here are the national standards for teaching geography. So here they are. There are 18 of them. And notice they are broken down into categories: the world and spatial terms, the first three, then there are places and regions, physical systems, human systems, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so let's say I'm planning on being a teacher. I found this article on Hurricane Sally. Sally, yes. So if I go to the standards, let's see, it might be here. Hurricane. So a hurricane is obviously a physical system. And so I might say that this article is most closely related to standard 7, which is the physical processes that shape the patterns of the Earth's surface. Obviously, a hurricane is a physical process or physical system that clearly is going to impact the shape of the coastline and the shape of the human-built environment. Okay, so we have a question. The instructions are at the drop box along with so here. If you go here, you go to student view, article review 1, here, and here. And then here are the instructions for weekly article review assignments. So that's what I'm reading from now. So there are the instructions. And so does that answer your question, Brianna? If not, let me know. Okay. So again, this is what your article review should look like. Now, if you're an education major, clearly the only difference is that you'll do step 4 and everybody else will do the other step 4. Okay, so now my advice is to get started early. I'll have a link to the standards here. Here's that sample I just showed you. Here are the instructions. Here's the MLA style. This video obviously will be up if you want to get started right away. Well, this video will be up later today. If you want to get started right away and want a refresher, this is a video from last semester. So remember, this video is from last semester, the instructions for weekly article reviews. The one for today will be up eventually. Okay, let's see who's, oh, well, let me look at something here very quickly. Stop my share. Go back here very quickly. Let's see, it's 10:34. I'm just gonna look for something very quickly. Ah, man. Just give me 1 second. I got to get out of this student view. Get back into developer role here. Okay. So I see Miss McCullough or Mrs. McCullough has joined us. Would you like to do your map demonstration while we're here? It won't take long.
Yeah, hold on, give me a sec. Let me pull it up.
Okay. Yes.
OMG, everybody else already went?
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Just
I just wanted to see an example.
no. So then you can just bring your map up. Yeah, I'm gonna walk you through it. I'll walk you through it. No, I'm not. You're not gonna be just out here winging it. Okay, so okay, so bring your legend up, please.
My what?
Legend. Just go to see you're on content now. Just go to your right and click on legend. Well, no, wait. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. Okay, there you go. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have everybody. So let's see, McCullough, you're in Nashville. Okay, so question number one is, let's find, do you know, just tell me now, what was the landmark you chose?
I chose a family house location. So we purchased the house on Tampa Drive.
Okay, is there a
It
park near you? What's a park that's near you?
is Paragon Mills Park.
Okay, so show us that park. Show us where that park is.
Oh God, I don't know that.
Okay, so good. You're using the zoom tool.
I didn't.
Okay. Well, okay. So keep zooming in. So okay. Zoom out a little bit. So the park is near your wherever this house is, right?
Yes.
Okay. Zoom out a little bit.
Okay. They go to Cumberland River. I put that on
Okay.
there.
Okay, there. Okay, I see the point symbol. So pull the map up a little bit, center that point a little bit. Yeah, bring the map so that dot, your blue point symbol is
This. Okay.
near the center map. Okay, now so now we want to change. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we want to change the base map. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just navigate out a little bit.
I'm trying. Okay. Whispering Hills, Edmondson Pine.
Yeah, just zoom out a little bit. You'll be able to. Oh, do you know where the park is? Okay, just.
I
Okay,
think so. Like, I don't have no sense of direction, so I'm trying to figure it out now.
Okay, so change. Okay, all right. So okay, change the base map. So see the base map in the legend.
Okay.
Okay, change it to imagery hybrid. Imagery hybrid. Yeah, yeah, it's right next. It's right. It's right.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Imagery hybrid. Okay, so now we have a remote sensing image. This might make things a little bit easier. So you said it's called Paragon Mills Park?
Yes.
So zoom in, try to zoom right in on that dot. Okay, okay. So is it near that, where that dot is somewhere?
Okay, so.
Yeah, keep zooming in. Zoom in some more. Let's see if the label comes up. Oh, now you back up. Okay, zoom in. Okay,
there it is. There's the street.
Okay, so very good. So we know. So we changed the base map to give us a better idea of the landscape. Okay, click right on your dot, the blue point symbol. I mean. Okay. Oh, okay. So scroll down through your menu. So, okay, so you said the closest major body of water within 100 miles is the Cumberland River. Can you demonstrate that, please? Well, I'll walk you through it. Zoom out. Yeah, zoom out. Let's see. Okay, so I don't see the Cumberland River yet. So
I saw it on the other map.
Yeah, change the base map to the National Geographic. That might see it's down towards the middle. Yeah, there's National Geographic.
And I saw it on the other map.
Oh, okay. So okay, so you'll probably want to drag the map down.
I think this
okay. It's okay. So zoom in. So we don't see the label. Zoom in some more.
There it is.
Okay, there's the Cumberland River. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, right there. Drag the map up a little bit. Let's try to get that. Well, we know where it is. Drag it up. Okay, right there. Okay, so now we can still kind of see the Cumberland River there. Go to the measure tool and change it to the ruler. See the ruler, the second one? Yeah, right there. Okay, go down to your, no, wait. Go change kilometers to miles. It's miles, yeah, sure. Okay, so click on the dot, right? Just once. Okay, now drag up to the river. Wait. Do it again. Just click. Oh, there you go. Now drag up. Okay, so yeah, definitely within 100 miles. Okay, so close that out. Click back on your dot. This is the last little task. Okay, so scroll down. Okay, closest mountain or mountain range says the Great Smoky Mountains. Okay, so zoom out. You're gonna zoom out. We close that, then zoom out.
Too far, huh?
That's fine. You can keep zooming. Zoom out. You have to zoom out a ways. Just zoom out almost to so you see the whole state.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going. Zoom. Keep zoom. Okay, right there. Okay, now change your base map to terrain with labels. See the terrain. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's see if we can see the Great Smoky Mountains drag the map to the left. I don't think it's not quite in there. Should be in there. Okay, I see the Cumberland Plateau. Keep going to the. Keep dragging it to the. Keep dragging it. Okay, stop right there. Zoom in a little bit. Oh, well, no, zoom out. Okay, right there. Okay. So it's now do the same measure. Go from the blue dot.
Okay, I don't even see the Smoky Mountains. I'll be looking at the wrong spot.
Oh, it's
Okay,
just
there you
there.
go. See, I see.
Yeah. So just go to the measure tool. But you have to bring the measure tool back in,
Okay.
and then go there, and then just hit and then drag. Oh yeah, do it again. I know it's kind of sensitive. Yeah. Okay. Now. Oh yeah. There you go. So it looks like that's the oh yeah. Okay. So that looks like that's definitely the closest mountain range, about 195 miles or so. So thank you very much. You can stop your share now. And I'm gonna wrap things up here. So again, thank you very much. So again, on Wednesday, I'm going to do a little check-in on the article reviews. And also remember, Wednesday is February 24th, and that will be the launch of the Unit A exam. It will cover Unit A. My advice is to watch the recordings in advance, and then you should have no problem with the Unit A exam. Pay careful attention to the vocabulary. On Wednesday, I will kind of walk you through how to do the exam, but I need to head on to my next class, so I'm going to stop the recording.